Destinies fracture as familiar truths crumble under unexpected revelations. Arin is forced to navigate a realm where hope and despair blend beneath altered skies. Arin pauses beside a meandering stream, its surface distorting his familiar image into fractured shards of memory. The water's restless ripples mirror his inner tumult, each wave breaking his past certainties. As he clutches the relic, its soft glow seems to hint at lost promises and the painful evolution of his identity. The broken reflections force him to face the raw truth of what has been and what might be. In that quiet moment, the stream transforms into a metaphor for his journey, where every fractured piece of his former self must be reconciled in order to forge a renewed path forward. As dusk settles, the heavens transform into a vivid tapestry of unsettling hues. The familiar blues yield to streaks of red and violet that cast eerie shadows over the land. Arin lifts his eyes upward, sensing that the cosmic order he once trusted has been upended. The shifting colors of the sky echo his uncertainty, each flash hinting at the tumult ahead. The altered firmament not only signals imminent challenges, but also a profound change in the balance between fate and free will. Under these mysterious skies, he finds both warning and inspiration, an omen that his journey must adapt to a reality where nothing is as it once seemed. In a forgotten clearing, remnants of past conflicts awaken like a low, persistent drum. Tattered banners and stained markings on ruins whisper stories of bloodshed and betrayal, where once heroic deeds turned into tragic failures. Arin's heart tightens at the sight of these crimson echoes, reminders that every victory bears scars. As the wind carries faint sounds of clashing arms and mournful cries, he is forced to reckon with the lingering consequences of ancient wars. These echoes serve as both a lesson and a stark warning. The cycle of violence and sacrifice is woven into the fabric of history, urging him to tread carefully in a world where old feuds might resurface with renewed fury. Arin reaches a rugged canyon where the land splits into multiple narrow trails, each leading into shadowed unknowns. The rocky divide forces him to deliberate, as every path represents a different facet of his destiny. The relic pulses softly in his hand, its light providing scant guidance in the midst of uncertainty. The fragmented terrain mirrors the turmoil within, with each divergent way beckoning a unique set of trials and revelations. Standing at this bifurcation of fate, he is compelled to weigh his options, carefully recognizing that the choice of path may well determine not only his future, but also the balance between hope and despair within his soul. Wandering into an abandoned plaza, Arin finds himself among the desolate relics of a long-forgotten siege. Crumbling walls, shattered windows, and rusted armor evoke memories of a once proud civilization, now reduced to decay. The silence in the ruins is punctuated only by the soft whistle of the wind through broken archways. Each fragment of the past seems to cry out, telling tales of valor lost in the relentless passage of time. As he studies these remnants, Arin feels a deep melancholy mixed with resolve, a determination to learn from the ruins and to rebuild a future that honors the legacy of those whose ambitions were etched into stone. In the shadows of a partially collapsed tower, Arin encounters a solitary figure whose eyes gleam with guarded knowledge. The stranger's presence is enigmatic, cloaked both in physical fabric and in layers of unspoken secrets. Without a word, this fleeting encounter kindles in Arin both suspicion and curiosity. The subtle gestures and the cryptic glances suggest a network of hidden alliances and rivalries that influence events from behind the scenes. Though the figure disappears as mysteriously as they arrived, the imprint of that brief meeting leaves Arin questioning what truths remain concealed and which forces might be guiding him toward paths fraught with both peril and possibility. Under the cloak of a star-studded sky, Arin experiences a series of quiet, powerful revelations. The shimmering constellations invite deep reflection, each star seemingly a beacon of hidden truths waiting to be discovered. In that stillness, the relic emits a soft radiance that blends with the celestial light, suggesting a profound connection between his fate and the cosmic order. The starlit night becomes a canvas upon which his doubts and dreams interweave, a moment of clarity where fragmented memories coalesce into insightful visions. As the gentle light helps him piece together his destiny, Arin senses that these revelations will be vital for steering him through the shifting terrains of his uncertain future. Under the cloak of a star-studded sky, Arin experiences a series of quiet, powerful revelations. The shimmering constellations invite deep reflection, each star seemingly a beacon of hidden truths waiting to be discovered. In that stillness, the relic emits a soft radiance that blends with the celestial light, suggesting a profound connection between his fate and the cosmic order. The starlit night becomes a canvas upon which his doubts and dreams interweave, a moment of clarity where fragmented memories coalesce into insightful visions. As the gentle light helps him piece together his destiny, Arin senses that these revelations will be vital for steering him through the shifting terrains of his uncertain future. In the midst of the unsettling transformations, Arin finds his determination wavering under the heavy burden of his revelations. The cumulative strain of facing altered futures and fading certainties leaves him vulnerable, as echoes of past failures seem to murmur in the dark. During a brief respite in a secluded glen, doubts creep into his mind, moments of introspection where the weight of his responsibilities feels almost unbearable. Yet even in this vulnerable state, the relic's quiet pulse serves as a reminder of his inner strength. Though his resolve flickers like a solitary candle in the storm, it is not extinguished. It waits to be kindled anew by the promise of eventual redemption. At the brink of a new dawn, Arin stands at the threshold of transformation. The interplay of emerging light against lingering darkness signals a turning point, a rebirth of fortune born from the ashes of shattered dreams. The relic vibrates with renewed energy, as if affirming that his struggles have paved the way for resurgence. With cautious optimism, he surveys the landscape, noticing that each scar and fragment in the terrain holds the promise of new beginnings. In that charged moment, every lesson learned and every hardship endured coalesces into a powerful resolve. Arin steps forward into the nascent light, ready to embrace the future on the fragile edge of hope. Subscribe this channel and like with comment. Backhand index pointing down, watch the full story to see what happened next. Backhand index pointing down.